ABL is banned indefinitely from Deadlock Night Shift. Deathy's Deathslam also clarified regarding code of conduct and racism. They said that they will be giving ABL a chance to improve, but according to Deadlock Night Shift, ABL was not showing any sort of remorse for his actions. So I do wonder what decisions Deathy's Deathslam is going to make after this reveal. Honestly dude, this was a disappointing turn from Deadlock Night Shift. If they thought a little bit and just said, you know what, community is one of the main sources of funding, right? And it seems for some reason the community is not happy with ABL playing in Deadlock Night Shift. So there has to be a reason, right? So if they thought a little bit and basically banned ABL, this would have been avoided. But at the end of the day, we actually reached a conclusion, and at least right now racism is banned from Deadlock, which I think is a good thing. But do you think DNS or Deathy's Deathslam made the right choice? I think they made a good choice at the end of the day. But yeah, moving along, let's actually talk about some leaks and rumors. From the leaks, it seems Pepper will get the rocket launcher. It seems basically Boho's kit is being repurposed for Pepper, and her design is also very unique. She looks like a pop star, but yeah, it seems all the 6 heroes will be very complex and are going to be high skill gap characters, which is actually cool. I think specialized heroes have a place if they are done right, and I have a lot of faith in Valve. So yeah, let's see what is going to happen. And after a while we actually stopped getting leaks, and it seems behind the scenes Yoshi was banning people left and right, and because of that people actually stopped leaking. It seems the next patch might be delayed to January. And when I heard about this date, my conspiracy is that Valve will release the patch and their Valve hardware, the Steam Frame, Steam Machine and Steam Controller at the same time to promote both of them in a package basically. I think maybe we can get the price reveals in this month itself if the RAM prices or tariffs are kind of okayish. But I don't know, man, like it's very volatile right now, so I do wonder when they are going to release the prices. So I mean, as much as I would love for Valve to just go all in with Deadlock patch and all the hardware releases, I don't think that is going to happen, but I would love to see if that is going to happen. But we will see when that is going to happen. But yeah, surprisingly there was actually a small patch this week. So when it comes to gameplay, jungles got buffed by a lot, so creeps, their HP and damage scales to the late game. So I think now cultist sacrifice or monster rounds can actually be very strong items in the early game. But what changes do you think is going to happen because of this? I think heroes that are carries or heavy junglers will now have the highest soul capacity in a match. But yeah, we will see what is going to happen. Walkers and mid-boss have improved bullet resistance and their HP got nerfed, and this definitely feels like an indirect buff to Spirit because the HP got nerfed, so it is kind of a Spirit buff basically. But yeah, this is all the gameplay changes. Let's actually talk about heroes. Billy's Blasted got nerfed, Drifter's Bullet got nerfed, Dynamo's Stomp Range got a Spirit scaling nerf, Infernus Bullet and Afterburn finally got nerfed, dude. This was very much a community begged feature basically. But yeah, thankfully Valve listened and they have delivered a very good change. Shiv's Rage now builds up 8% slower, so I wonder how big this is. And finally, Wraith's Card Trick got nerfed as well. And when it comes to items, Fleetfoot buff duration got nerfed from 6 seconds to 5 seconds. Express Shot got a complete rework. So now it functions kind of like a restorative shot, so it doesn't have the no shooting requirement now, and the cooldown is 8 seconds. So it will proc every 8 seconds only when you shoot. So yeah, it is, we will see because they also nerfed the damage. Return Fire got a massive buff, man. The bullet damage return is increased from 50% to 60%. That is kind of insane. I think this is one of the best or one of the strongest items, especially at a 1600 soul item. I think this is very strong, especially for tanks. I think this is one of the strongest items to buy. Focus lens got a cooldown nerf again. It went from 38 seconds to 45 seconds. But yeah man, this is what happened, at least according to my knowledge. This is what happened in this week, and I made very interesting videos this week, so if you're interested then I will leave it in the cards. But yeah man, if you like this video then please consider liking and subscribing. I hope to see you in my next video. Take care of your health, sleep well, and bye bye.